It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Amy Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Downfield to DK. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll run here on first down. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
79, bro.
Ward off the play fake. Deep to the left side. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Okay, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Jody Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. As a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down, Houston. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. I'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And a small 4-yard chunk there. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. 11.
They'll throw, third and long. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
All right. 18. What's up?
First down throw by Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Going to need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
18. What's up?
Shotgun now for Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown.
Nico Collins with a touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
18.
They'll start this drive with Marks. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On second down, Marks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Stroud now on third. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be...
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Rocky found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it on for 6.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Oh, ready. 19 Texans.
He'll bring the tight end left. Stroud throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, Robinson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
Stroud to throw on first down. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
On third and long, it's Stroud. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They send him over right. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, when they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, under Robinson. He's still going at the 30. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
18, what's up?
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Throws caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
Offense to line. This is second and 4.
Here we go. 18, what's up?
Stroud from the pistol. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Now on the return, here's DK. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, first and 10. Ward setting up to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and it brings up second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Got it. Ready?
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Ward's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And the Titans have a first. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
60 by 6, cut 19, cut 19.
Throwing from the gun. That pass is caught by Rondale Robinson. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Getting 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Plowing up the middle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one gains 7. And the Titans have a first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hurry, Mustang 19. Ready.
First down throw here for Ward. Absolutely fires this one right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take the lead just before halftime. Here's Sly to try the point after. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down, Stroud. Roll right side, Dell has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Brought in right side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. If it helps set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Here we go. 18, okay.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Working inside the red zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So that brings up second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that?
Stroud to throw again on second. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
A 27-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Wait. Swap, another swap.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Brings up second and
18, what's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Action made to Dell. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Oh, right. Tony. Why Tony?
He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Oh, right. 18, what's that?
You've got a man in motion. 3rd down give to Robinson. Trying to plow ahead for the 1st. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Well, you kind of understand this one, right? Would have been a long field goal in the rain, but instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Cup 19, 65.
From the gun, it's Ward. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a venture move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. And he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Abrams, 18, Pioneer.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. From his end zone, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 18.
To the air, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
18. Why, Tony.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Into the hands of Dell. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a third quarter lead. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready up.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
70 range. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Ready, set.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Here's the handoff. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Got it. Ready.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go.
Ward now. Left side, caught by Ridley. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Titans have a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first down from the 41.
Check. 18 Cardinal.
And they just get the play off. And right back to Ridley, caught again. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Sending him on the dive. We'll get about 6 on this one, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Whoa, the quick throw, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
19 Lions.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
18, what's up?
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18, what's up?
Back to throw, Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Over. 18, what's up?
They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Here's Robinson, up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Mikey Tyson. Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. A strike for 23 yards. It will be a 1st down, Texans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
All right.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Texans holding a 4-point lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Slot. Mother slot. 2J.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. He'll throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Go!
Give now to the running back. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL tape before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. He'll look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Setting up to pass. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Looking to throw it. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Houston calls it second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Houston. Throwing again, it's Stroud. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Houston.
The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Tag. 19, Charger, 19.
On the gun, it's Ward. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready up.
So at the 20, here's second and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Tennessee calling it second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. To throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on fourth. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
Design quarterback run here. So the Texans come away with their own win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year.